Okay, so it says Mr. Keller filled out a bracket for the NCAA national tournament. Based on his knowledge of college basketball, he has a 53.53 probability of guessing any game correctly. So what's the probability that Mr. Keller will pick all 32 of the first rounds correctly? So there's just going to be 32 trials, a success rate of 53% or 0.53. I want to know what's the chance of having all 32. So I'm just going to go to my binomial PDF. I have 32 trials, a success rate of 0.53, and I want to know the chance of getting all 32 correct. So this is scientific notations. This is 0.0. There's going to be 8 zeros and then a 1. So it's going to be basically, I mean, I don't know what they want you to enter here. Your answer is correct here. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 5. So your answer is 100% acceptable. What's the probability that he will pick exactly 5 games correct? So same thing, binomial PDF. 32 trials, I just want to know the chances of getting 5 correct. So this is going to be that's 4 zeros and then 118. So we'll have like that. Last one looks good. So this says a manufacturing machine has a 10% defect rate. If 8 items are chosen at random, what's the probability that at least one will have a defect? So we're looking for the probability of at least one or more defect. Well, that means I want to know the probability of 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 8 defects. Easier question to ask is, what's the probability of no defects? If I get that, I can just subtract that from 1 and get the same answer. So I'm going to say, all right, binomial PDF, again, because we're looking for a specific value. There's going to be 8 trials with a defect rate of 10%. I'm looking for the chance that none, 0, are defective. You get your answer there. That's what you have here, but you want the complement of that. So I'm going to do 1 minus of that guy. So we get 0.5695. And the last one. High school baseball player has a .25 batting average. In one game, he gets 8 at bats. What's the probability he will get at least 2 hits in the game? So that's going to be probability of 2 or more. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 hits, which is a lot to do. So we'll just say, all right, what's the probability of 1 or less? 1 or less hits, and then we're going to subtract that from 1. So since we're talking about 1 or less, this is not going to be a binomial CDF because we're adding up to some value. So we have, what was it, 8 at bats. His success rate is 0.25. And I want 1 or less. I'm going to plug 1 in there. So that's going to be my answer. And then I want to do 1 minus that because I'm looking for the complement. So I get 0.6329. And that is your answer.